Alright friends, hey there, let's talk about the end of the week here with Fami wrapping this week up. And listen, we ended really good this week with this stock. So obviously we've been talking about this all week. I even bought some more shares of this today because I gotta tell you, I'm getting very pumped about this stock. You know, I love these situations, and maybe I'm just like a closeted gambler, I don't know, but November is going to bring the heat here. Something is a brewing here and something's a coming. So this week, and we're going to talk about that, but this week what we saw here on the 27th, we saw that spike up to a 44-cent mark there. And then, of course, with that, we had massive sell-off with that. A lot of people got out of this, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people sold out at that 44. And they bought right back in today, probably with these little bit of a lows we've been having. But what this week is showing us on the graph, this stock is still very alive. This is still a very lively stock we have right here. We do know in the middle of November here, we are going to see the last quarterly come out here for the end of the year with this company. And if you invest in stocks, then you know probably what's going to happen here. Anytime a company, they have, going into their quarterlies coming up, there's usually going to be a little bit of a run on the stock. This stock has a lot of news coming out. We have news coming out of quarterlies. We have news of what the company is doing to boost their business into new avenues. And then we had this, I don't want to say squeeze, but we had this, something has got to happen here by November 30th. Now, and obviously I'm talking about the stock hitting $1, staying $1 for at least 10 consecutive days. If not, they will have a grace period, a big grace period to reach $1 mark. But here's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm very bullish on this. And listen, guys, this is just what I'm doing. So if anybody's like, I'm going to do this just because you're doing it and you're telling me to do it, and then if it goes wrong, I'm going to blame you. Listen, okay? This is what I am doing, and this is how I feel. And I know a lot of other people are doing this too, because I'm talking to a lot of people that are saying the same things, and we're kind of seeing the same situation play out here. So what we see is that the stock is kind of up against the wall here. It's got to do something. Obviously, this company does not want to file for this extension for it to hit $1 mark. It's not going to look great. The other thing is, obviously, they're not going to want to be delisted from the NASDAQ. And obviously, they're not going to want to have a stock split. These are things that are not positive and not good, especially with a company that has been spending money buying into other companies and expanding what they do and who they and what they are, the bread and butter of what they do each day to make profit as a company. Now, as you can see today, we honestly, I was like, oh, we might see something here, but, we had another day of pre-market was okay, and then obviously once the market opened up, we started to see just a steady down slope hill fall here. We started to see little battles go on here. We've had so much resistance here. It's just some walk up, and then bam, we are having sell off. So friends, we're in a fight right now. We are in a fight with this stock. There's obviously a lot of people that are betting against us right now. They have massive puts on this, but there's also a lot of people trying to push this, trying to get this to move more, trying to bring in new blood here with investors. I am very bullish that we could see something happen here with this stock for it to hit $1 here in November. Now, obviously, I want to make this very known. Nothing is guaranteed here. Could this work? Absolutely, this could work. We see things like this a lot in the stock market, but we also see things like this not work. Sometimes they just don't work. But my hope and my thoughts with this is that we have a large community of investors pushing this. This is a very popular stock right now. This is a very popular stock in the sense that people know that it's going to be being pushed here in November. And if the Reddit community, the big boys actually get a hold of this and they start pushing this, this is really going to turn into something here. So friends, this is just a quick little update video. I've talked about this all week. I've talked about every scenario thing we've seen, so I'm not going to bore you more with this, but I think we've had a really good week. I think this was amazing what we saw happen, and I'm very excited. Next week we will be in November, so this is going to be the start here. So I'm not expecting Monday to be something big here, but I am expecting maybe the second week in November to actually start to do something. But I am expecting the second week in November to actually probably start bringing in some bigger numbers here, bigger volume, a steady walk up, because we will be going into that quarterly. And going in that quarterly, that's what's really got to slingshot this into hitting that dollar mark. Very curious, very bullish on what is going to be happening here. And friends, hopefully this works, this makes everyone money, and we have a nice little Christmas bonus here. So friends, with all that said, remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in that crazy future of yours, and I will talk to you soon, friends. Bye!